Hello guys, today in this tutorial I will show you how to bind class using condition. Like guys, here you can see this is my project. So here some text is confirm and some text is cancel. So the confirm is in green color and the cancel is in red color. So you are thinking this is very simple. The confirm you in this text you will add a color and in the cancel you will add a red color, but it's not guys. When it the data comes as a dynamically, so this time you have to use condition and you have to bind the class using conditionally. So I will show you that how you can bind this class using conditionally when the data comes in dynamically. So this is very simple guys, so let's keep watch this video. So let's start. So guys, this is the editor and here you can see I already opened home component HTML file, CSS and TS file. So guys, for that to create a dynamically data, I will create an array. So here just I will create an array. So first of all I will write a variable name is array and I will set the type that is any equals to an array, and just here I will create some object like here I will write status and status, some status I will write here confirm, and some I will use cancel. So when the data comes dynamically, so this way it comes, but here I am using a static array, but it will be the same. Okay, so some status I will write confirm. So this two I will write confirm, and just here I will use cancel, and again two status I will write confirm, but here you can put anything, but just for showing purpose just I am putting something confirm and something cancel. So this is I have created an array. So here you can see first I have taken an array variable and this the type is any means you can put any data type, like here you can put string or number as per your choice. So this time you can write any, you don't need to write separately like string number if you write any. Okay, so here I have added confirm and this one cancel and here also cancel. Okay, so now I will minimize this array and I will save. So if I go to the browser, so here you will see nothing because I did not put here this array value, I did not fetch. So first of all here just I will take an h2 tag, and inside this h2 tag I have to write a for loop. So star ng for equals to, and let I have to take an variable that is I will write arr, that is short form of array. You can put here any variable as per your choice, and now here you have to be write of keyword, and let is used to take the variable. So you can write var also, but I use mostly let. Okay, let add of and which array, this array value which I have created this array. So array of a, and here I will write array. So curly braces for binding the data first of all. So array dot and our property, array property is status. So just I will copy the status and here array dot status. So now if I check save and if I check here, so here you can see both are coming in black color, and here you can see this is the confirm, cancel. So now if I want to write add the color, which one is confirm, that will be the green color, and which one is cancel, that will be the red color. So how we can do that? So first of all we can do one thing, this h2 tag. So I will go to the CSS file, and inside this h2 tag suppose here if I write the color, and the color if I choose this yellow green color, that is similar like green. So let's see, so both are green color. So this is very difficult to find which one is cancel, that will be red color. So how we can do that? So this time we have to do the color class binding. So here we can write square bracket. So we use square bracket when we want to bind anything. So here we want to bind color. So just here I will write class. Okay, class is the property, and which class? So you can write here class name as per your choice. So I will write the class name is rate, and here I will take an variable. So here I will take I will not take an variable first of all, because here I have to add a condition. So our condition is here I will go now. So our condition is when the status is cancelled, then it will be red color. So first of all, this red color I have to be add a CSS. So red, and here I have to be write a color. So here I will write this red color. Okay, so this red class I will apply here. Okay, but when I will apply? When the status is cancelled. So for that, here we can write this way. This array variable, now I assign this array. So here this I will take this side. So this array variable I have assigned inside this ARR variable. Okay, so when this ARR variable, so I will copy that here from here, and now I will paste it. So when this ARR variable dot status, because I apply the condition when the status is cancelled. So this AR variable dot status equals to and single inverted comma, because here I have added double inverted comma. So when we used to invert inside inverted comma inside the inverted comma, so you can write the both way. Like if you write here single inverted comma, so you have to write here double inverted comma, or if you write here double inverted comma, so here you have to write single inverted comma. So before I have written here double inverted comma, so just here I will write single inverted comma, and inside the single inverted comma I will write when the status is cancelled. So I will just copy this cancel status, and here just I will paste. So when the status is cancelled, so this time it will be at this red color. Okay, so here it's showing the error. Okay, so here you can see it's added. So the problem was that I have added equals to single equals to. So single equals to means I am assigning a cancel variable in status, but it's not. I am assigning a condition, that is when the status is similar to cancel. So this way we are to write triple equals to. The triple equals to means it will check the type and also the value. So our type is string, because here you can see I have added a string value, and also the value is cancel. So it will checking the value is cancel or not, and also the type is string or not. So you can see it's matched the both condition, that is string and also cancel. So when we check value and also data type, so this time we use triple equals to. So here you can see I have added triple equals to. So when our array status is similar to cancel, then I will just add this class, red class, and in this red class I have added a class that is red color. So this is the condition, and now here you can see it's coming which one is confirmed, that is green color, and which one is cancel, these are red color. So in this way you can add a condition in Angular. So here you can see this way, first you have to take a for loop, and this is the class. So this way you can add the condition. And now here I will show you another thing. Suppose you want to add this first one, this first data which is coming first. So if you want to add here red color, so how you can do that? So I will show you that now. So this is also a simple. Okay, so here we don't need to check cancel, because I will add green red color, which one is first. So this for that we have to do one thing. here just I will write semicolon and index as I. Okay, and now here you have to be right, just I will remove that one because I don't need condition, this condition now, just I need I, because index as I means I is a looping. So when we write for loop, so here I will show you that one thing. So when we write a for loop like this way, we write for and let I equals to 0, I something array dot length and I plus plus. So this way we write for loop. So we take a variable that is I. So in the same way, when we write a condition in template, that means in HTML file, so in the same way I is our variable. So here we don't need to write again let here because I already have written let keyword and I is the same when we write this for loop. Okay, so now so I will remove it here from here, and so the condition is when it will be the first position means array start from 0, like 0 1 2 3 4, this way array start from 0. So I will write the condition here when the I is similar to 0, so then the class will be applied, this rate class. So just I will save it. So you can see when the I is 0, that means it's the rate class color applied only the first one. Okay, so this way you can write the condition, and now I will show you how you can write the rate color in the last of array element. Okay, so this is also a simple. So how you can do that? So just I will remove this condition because I don't need this condition here right now. Just I will take this array, not this variable, because this variable is for looping and this is the main array value which I have taken this variable. So now I will take this variable, not this variable, you have to be remember it, this variable is taking a loop for loop, but this is the original array. So I will take this original array value and dot length and array dot length minus 1. So let's see. Okay, so here, so I with first condition we have written here when the I is similar to 0. 0 means the first element of an array, but now our situation is when the last of element of an array I will add the red color. So this time when the I double equals to, that means when the I similar to, so I will take this variable array and this array dot length. Length means you know guys, I have you, if you don't know how to get the last element of an array, so I already make a video on that, so you can watch this video also. So you get this point how we can get the last element of an array. So to get the last element of an array, we use array dot length minus 1. So if I write the condition here, array dot length minus 1, so it will be at red color only the last element of an array. So this way you can put some conditionally and bind class using condition. So this is very useful guys when you will work on project, any live project. So this time, every time you will use this condition. So hope guys this video is helpful, and if you want to get more videos in Angular, so please subscribe and press the notification bell icon also.